Want to know how to actually get consistent in iRacing? It's not just about pushing for the fastest lap and trying to get it over and over again. In this video, I'm going to share a quick and powerful exercise to help you achieve that consistency and improve your overall performance. So this is going to be a step-by-step drill, and you're going to want to turn your simulator on. If you're not at your home right now or you can't do it, just click off the video. Do it later when you can, or just don't watch it. First thing you're gonna want to do is load up the car track combo where you want to be consistent. Ideally, you should be familiar with this. I do have a video on how to learn a new track, so you can watch that now and then come back to this. This video is for those who know the track and have good lap times already. They just want to consistently get good lap times. Okay, now you're on track. The first thing you're gonna do is set a lap time a few tenths slower than your personal best, and do not push during this lap. I usually do 1% slower, so let's say our lap time was 2 minutes, and that is 120 seconds. 1% of 120 seconds is what? 1.2. So I would lap at 2 minutes, 1 seconds, and 2 tenths. Or let's say if we had a 30-second long lap, we can lap at 30.3 seconds. You just want to be 1% slower than your all-time best during this lap. And do not artificially slow down at the finish line or lift and coast on a straight or brake super early. Genuinely try to go fast, but be slow. It sounds stupid, but bear with me. And afterwards, set the delta to the best session lap so it doesn't compare it to your all-time best. Next thing, hit this lap 10 times in a row. And it might sound easy, but it's not. And the next thing you're gonna do is hit this lap time 10 times in a row within 1.5 tenths of yourself each time. Do not chase speed when doing this. I repeat, do not chase speed. The first lap, you'll beat this time easily, piece of cake. Second lap, you might even beat the first lap. Lap 3, you might beat the second lap. Lap 4, your tires are overheated. You just had 3 push laps in a row. Lap 5, your tires are even more overheated. You had 4 push laps. Then lap 6, 5 push laps. Lap 7, 6 push laps. And by that time, you either push too hard and crash, or you know the limit of the car, realize the tires are overheated, and just admit defeat. Or if you chase consistency, this is what will happen. Lap 1, you hit the delta. Lap 2, you hit the delta. Lap 3, you might go a few hundredths faster. Lap 4, you might go a few hundredths slower. Lap 5, you hit the delta. Lap 6, you hit the delta. By then, your tires might start overheating a little bit, so maybe you're a few hundredths slower than the delta. You're a few hundredths slower than the delta. And then eventually you're at lap time, and it's a piece of cake. Man, this is literally like that one story. I forgot what it was called. Oh yeah, the tortoise and the hare. You like the hare, he just pushes lap 1, just pushes, and then gets too tired, goes to sleep. In this case, the tires get overheated and they die. Or you hit the delta, you go slow, and at the end you end up winning. And here's some tips. Stay relaxed. Do not death grip your wheel. I used to do this so much, and it cost me a lot of lap time. And especially over a stint, you're just gonna get tired doing this. Like, I used to grip my wheel so hard, after 10 minutes of driving, my knuckles would start hurting. Like, I used to just grab onto it like I wanted to kill it. Here's a pretty good example actually. Let's say this is like your racing wheel, right? This is a top view of it, so this isn't like the front view. This is a top view. This is how your hand should be around your steering wheel. So there's a gap over here. You see that huge gap between your actual hand and the steering wheel. Because of this gap, you're gonna actually be able to feel the force feedback and respond to what the car wants. But more importantly, for this video and consistency, not get your hands tired. Also, don't chase speed and don't go overly slow on purpose. This was a pretty quick and easy drill on how to get consistent, but if you want a more in-depth video getting into the nitty-gritty details of getting consistent, click this video on screen.